What up, Dokkaners? We had a data download last night on global. Apologies, I was not able to make a video right away. I've got family over right now, so it's been a little chaotic for me, but still wanted to make this video right now. So we're going to be going over everything in the data download as well as the new campaign, because the new quest, not campaign, the new quest area 32 stage 1 through 4 is out. So you've probably already done this. You might have already seen my tweet where I farmed out a bunch of copies. So let's go through that as well. Starting with this data download, it was about 250 megabytes. Normally, I do drop the file size on a tweet because I know some of you guys have been asking me to do that. So for those of you who wanted to know like how much it's going to be for your device, hopefully that helps you out. It's already been a while, so you've probably already downloaded it. But this is what we've got. So Tech Teen Trunks, obviously because the new quest mode, area 1 through 4, or stages 1 through 4. I can never get the terminologies right. I always mess this up. Area 32, stages 1 through 4. Reopening new limited attempt events. So this is referring to the Guru's Guidance and the Turtle School Roshi thing. For the Grand Elder Guru one, that is limited obviously to once per day. Boosted link level odds. Same with the Turtle School thing. It's obviously boosted, not as much. But this time they're going to have launch show up for the next 20 something days? Yeah. So this basically means whenever it launches there, you get a guaranteed Elder Kai, which is great. So this basically means you're getting about 19 to 20 Elder Kais, which is obviously awesome. Now, speaking on the Turtle School thing, I recently tweeted out this because I wanted to see what people's approach was or sort of their progress to the Turtle School event, seeing just how far they've gone, because there have been missions now for a while where you have to clear the event 1,000 times. Nobody has reached this goal as of me recording this video on January 9th, but I wanted to know where people were. Much to my surprise, people were not only ahead of me, but so far ahead of me that it's got me thinking, did I just not play the game for a month? Because apparently people are as far as 30 plus days ahead of me. Now, I know that I missed a couple days here and there. I know that because sometimes I will get ahead of myself and I'll want to save the Turtle School event for the day because I just summoned for a new unit. So I want to let the unit get some link leveling done normally, and then I want to have a Turtle School run in there to give the extra boost, right? Sometimes I forget, or sometimes I just miss it because I'm too busy with my other work. But there's no way that I've missed over 30 days of this. I know that I've missed a few, but the few doesn't constitute 30 plus days. And so other people have further corroborated this confusion with their own little testimonials of how they too have also been very dedicated to the grind. They could not have possibly skipped 30 something days. So I believe that there is some sort of a glitch going on for this. I believe we've had glitches like this in the past, like with Super Battle Road, where you have to clear X number of Super Battle Road stages in order to get that one mission. So I don't know exactly what is the deal here. So I would actually ask for you guys to try to keep tabs on your own progress. Some people have theorized that it could have something to do with launch. Whenever launch is available, sometimes progress isn't properly tracked. I don't know. So feel free to post your own progress in the comments down below and use this sort of a benchmark to keep track of where you are. I believe Truth responded to like being 100 days ahead, which is just beyond absurd. Right? There's no way that I have not done this. You know, I mean, obviously JP, they're ahead, sure, but being 100 behind, that discrepancy is way too much for someone like me. So let me know what you guys think about that one. There is something very weird happening with this. So now regarding the data download, we do also have an extra EZA to consider. I forgot that this was going to be dropping, but we are getting a sub EZA. So in my previous video, I talked about what the Transforming Vegeta EZA is all about. Definitely go check it out. The Super Vegeta sub EZA is also going to be happening using the same medals. Now, before we jump in and take a look at what he does, letting you know right now, there are no missions that will assist you in getting these medals. You have to do it yourself. I actually went through and I looked at it. There's nothing in there for it. And this is very obviously because this celebration for JP dropped before the worldwide download celebration. Ever since the worldwide download celebration, Dokkan has been very much trying to help us with the medal grinds for our new Dokkan festivals. They'll give us like 48 of the medals or something like through missions. Same with the Extreme Z Awakened sub EZAs. So this time we don't have that, but I think after this celebration is over, after we finish this part 1 and part 2, going into the 1718 Dokkan Festival, we will start to have things like that. So let's take a look at what the Super Vegeta does. This unit with the EZA is a 100% int lead, greatly raised attack and defense for 1 turn, causes supreme damage and seals. There is no comma, so there's no permanent stat boost. The way I like to use the little mnemonic device that I like to use to remember this is no comma, no perma. All right. Hopefully that can help you guys out. If there's no comma present, it is not a permanent boost. Both the greatly raising of attack and raising defense are temporary. So for this one, key +2 attack and defense plus 150, plus an additional attack and defense boost up to 150. The more HP remaining, the greater the stat boost. Plus an additional attack and defense plus 50% when performing a super attack. Medium chance to perform a crit, launches an additional attack that has a medium chance of becoming super when above 50% health. Performs a crit when there's an androids category enemy. Launches an additional super attack when there's an enemy whose name includes Cell. So this is an android destroyer. So this is not going to be the greatest unit in general, but in the confines of an android style event, you will obviously thrive with this unit. Also, this guy happens to be the best link buddy with the transforming Vegeta. So there is also that. Is the unit great overall? Depends on how you factor in other events. This is similar to the Trunks and Mai discussion. The Trunks and Mai is fantastic when fighting Zamasu. When you're not fighting Zamasu, the unit loses significant value. Same way for the Super Vegetas. So it's really up to the eye of the beholder whether or not you deem this unit good based on the fact that it works on one unit or one category of unit, or it doesn't really apply to everybody. So this is also going to be dropping. So you are going to have to farm out an extra 12 bronze medals, 20 silver medals, and 12 gold and rainbow, which I will be doing on my live stream. Hopefully I will be able to live stream tonight. And if I do, we will get this done alongside the Dokkan Festival transforming Vegeta. Now let's talk about the quest mode. So let's go through the news here. We have quest mode area 32. So there are 4 stages currently available. Stage 3 is where you can earn the Trunks. I can tell you from personal experience, you cannot earn more than 1 copy of the Trunks. Through the farm, I actually went to, I checked the Dokkan Wiki, and it says 1 to 2. You can't get 2. I ran through this almost 60 times. Not once did I get a double drop. I could be wrong. Maybe JP was different. I don't know. But from my experience, I never once pulled multiple copies of the Trunks. I only ever got 1. This Trunks is eventually going to become an easy, or not an EZA, but an LR. So right now, at the SSR level, this unit is not exactly the most viable option. So in terms of trying to aggressively farm out all the copies, you don't have to do that. Just keep that in mind. Multiple enemies might appear when you land on the question tile in stage 2. None of these events or these stages are good for link leveling, by the way. The best link level stage continues to be 31-4. Plus Super Saiyan Trunks or SSR Trunks, blah, blah, blah. List of merchandise can be obtained at the Baba Shop. Yes, so the Baba Shop has been updated. So with your blue gems, you can get a bunch of KAIS and a bunch of Hercule statues. I've already bought both. I wish I did it in this video, but I didn't do it. Number of times you can exchange for the merchandise will be increased along with the additions of the new stages. This is going to continue to be a thing. So if you're a veteran Dokkaner who likes to link level grind, you should be fine. If you're a brand new player who hasn't really done this stuff yet, keep in mind that the blue incredible gem is a little bit harder to get than the green one. The green one is more easily accessible. Plus there's the exchange system where you can change blues to greens, but there is none for vice versa. I don't know why that's not the case, but if you do farm 31-4, you will get both. So that is a great way to get not only blue gems, but green gems and links. So the more you do that, the more you will get. Plus, there are going to be missions that will help you. Let's read through the rest of this because there is some stuff that is worth reading. So let's go back. Quest missions. So from the 9th of January, this goes until the 31st of January, the end of the month. You've got event missions and you've got daily missions. Complete the missions to get up to 15 Dragon Stones. Trunks, who can be recruited in Area 32 of Quest or through other means, and clear quest stages, and blah, blah, blah. Plus, aged meat can be obtained through daily missions. We can actually take a look at the missions, can't we? Let me see. We go to the new Dokkan Wiki. I think it shows it. Yeah, it shows it right here. So this can be done daily. Level up Trunks to Super Attack 3. Level up Trunks to Super Attack 5. Level up Trunks to 7. 10, you can get a bunch of blue gems and some stones. Hidden potential, same thing. You can get a bunch of blue gems and stones. Don't worry, you will also get your hidden potential orbs back. So if you're worried about wasting it, you will not waste it. One thing I would recommend though is notice how you don't have to actually go the full 100%. You have to go up to 90. So if you are not sure how you want to build like the additionals and the criticals and all that, keep those blank and wait until the LR shows up in a few months. You don't have to go all the way. Clear any quest stage 3 times, 5 times, 10, 15, 20. I have yet to complete this myself. Exchange 50 incredible gems for items or characters, 100 and 150. These are all the blue gems. So you can use this to basically buy the KAIS from the shop, which is actually what I did. Again, not in a recording. Let me actually see if I can show you. Does it show if I've purchased them? Let's see. Treasure, blue gems down here. Yeah, it's gone. So there were 3 sets of Elder KAIS. You can buy up to 9 in this current installment. There are also Hercule statues. I've already bought all of those, but like I could buy these as well. or I could buy these depending on whatever whatever you're looking for. I have a ton of these blue gems, but I have even more of the green gems. So yeah, these, they just come with time and experience. Farming them out will take some time, but if you do that alongside the green gem grind and link leveling, it is generally easier to do. So if you do those, you will get rewarded for it. Let's go back to the missions here. Right here. Okay, so that covers this tab. Okay, so now let's take a look at the next page, which is the campaign. So we got a campaign for this. Upon first login, you're going to be getting 10 of Dragon Stones and 5 Trunkses. Now, the 5 Trunkses is essentially all that you need to have him rainbow ready. And one thing that I would recommend, if you're somebody who doesn't feel like you want to be going through the grind of doing stage 3 over and over and over, because keep in mind, it does cost 25 stamina. It will take you some time. Like I said, it only drops 1 copy. So if you are trying to farm out an SA10 plus the 4-2 rainbow ready to unit, or maybe you're trying to get extra copies for the TUR, the SSR, whatever it is you're trying to do, keep in mind that it's not a race. You can take your time with this. There is absolutely no rush, except for getting those missions done within the month. You don't have to do this right away. Now, if you are just trying to go for the rainbow ready status, you can farm the remainder of the Trunks just by having other copies of Trunks Teen through your summons in the future. So if we look at the disambiguation here, this is the free-to-play Trunks. You can get more copies of the Trunks from the other event. The Int Trunks, I believe, might have generally a better drop rate. I don't know if this event is available to access via the Portal of Memories. Let me actually check real quick. Yes, this event is available with story keys, so you can farm this out right now. On this event, you can actually boost the drop rate with Entrusted Will. So if you find that this is going to be easier for you, you can do that. But keep in mind, the chance of boosting the super tech is only 50% unless you Z Awaken, which will cost you resources. So it's really just a pick your poison in this particular instance. But again, there's no rush. So if you want to farm it out that way using the free-to-play Trunks, be my guest. If you do a bunch of summons, you could use the acquired physical and AGL SR Trunks Teens, Z Awaken those, not nearly at the same price as the SSRs. Use those for a 50% chance to boost up the Trunks. There are other ways to do this besides just farming it straight up. This is obviously the easiest. You don't have to Z Awaken the unit to get the 100% chance to boost the super attack, but it does cost you 25 stamina per run. So it's entirely up to you. There's no rush. You have a couple of months before this unit ultimately becomes an LR. It will either be happening during the pre-Saiyan Day Dokkan Festival or the Dual Dokkan Festival post-Saiyan Day. So there's plenty of time. That is pretty much it. Missions that allow you to get up to 15 Dragon Stones. This is definitely not something you want to be skipping. At least do the bare minimum missions, get the meat. As far as maxing out the unit, if you want to get those missions done, you can. But if you don't want to do it because you just don't care, well, don't worry about it. But I wanted to at least inform you guys of all the different ways that you can get all of this stuff done. But in the meantime, we got content dropping tonight on the global side of the game. And I am hyped because I am a Vegeta fan. So any Vegeta EZAs, I will be more than happy to get done. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like down below. Let me know in the comments if you guys are looking forward to the upcoming EZAs. Are you excited for this new free-to-play story or quest mode LR? What are your thoughts on the upcoming content? Is there anything in particular that you were most excited for? And also, what is your progress on the Turtle School Roshi link level boosted event? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more Dokkan content in the future and click the notification bell so that you'll let you know I want to see more episodes. Thanks again. Stay tuned and remember to Dokkan responsibly.